Have you ever stopped, truly stopped, to ask yourself, who is really responsible for the messes in your life? Not just the easy blames you cast on others, the boss who overlooked you, the friend who let you down, or the luck that never seems to favor you. But at your core, when you stare into the mirror of your troubles, do you see the truth staring back? The painful admission that you and no one else crafted this chaos with your own choices, habits, and blind spots. In the shadowed theaters of ancient Athens, where tragedies unfolded like mirrors to the human soul, Sophocles, the master playwright of fate and flaw, laid bare a truth that stings deeper than any sword. It is a painful thing to look at your own trouble and know that you yourself and no one else has made it. At first it feels like a curse, a weight too heavy to bear. But oh, dear listener, lean in closer. This is no condemnation. It's empowerment, a call to ownership that transforms victims into victors, chaos into clarity, and pain into profound growth. Today, in this extended narrative, I'll guide you through the layers of this raw wisdom, weaving stories of self-made ruins reclaimed, real-world lessons on taking the reins of your life, and practical steps to turn painful reflection into powerful change. Promise me you'll stay with me. By the end, you might just find the courage to own your story and rewrite its ending. Picture this. The stage is set in Thebes, Oedipus Rex unfolding, a king blinded by hubris, unraveling his own doom through choices he thought were fate. Sophocles didn't craft tragedies to depress. He did it to awaken. We all play Oedipus at times, building troubles with our hands, then crying foul at the gods or others. Lesson 1. Denial delays healing. In our modern rush, we blame externalities, economy for financial woes, traffic for lateness, partners for unhappiness. But psychology's locus of control theory echoes Sophocles. Internal ownership reduces anxiety by 30%, empowering action over victimhood. Apply it to your finances. Instead of blaming bad luck, audit choices, impulse buys, ignored budgets, and own the fix. This isn't self-blame, it's self-liberation. But let's dive deeper into a narrative tale to illustrate. Once upon a time, in a bustling city much like ours, lived Marcus, a talented artist trapped in a cycle of failed galleries and empty pockets. He blamed the art world's snobs, the economy, even his unlucky stars. Bitter, he nearly quit, until a rainy night, reading Sophocles, the line pierced him like lightning. His troubles? Self-made, procrastination on marketing, fear of rejection skipping shows, choices avoiding risk. Devastated yet awakened, Marcus owned it, redesigned his routine, networked boldly, iterated art with feedback. Within a year, exhibitions flowed, success bloomed. Lesson 2. Painful ownership fuels reinvention. Like Marcus, we self-sabotage subtly. Procrastination made by us, not fate. Harvard's self-compassion studies show owning flaws kindly boosts motivation, 25%, turning pain into progress. In your relationships, reflect. What trouble have I made? Owning communication gaps mends bridges faster than blame. Now, let's pivot to the emotional realm, where this wisdom mends the heart. Sophocles' pain isn't punishment. It's mirror to growth. We craft emotional troubles through unchecked patterns, anger outbursts made by ignored triggers, loneliness from self-isolation. Lesson 3. Ownership heals wounds. Therapist Viktor Frankl, surviving camps, owned responses to suffering, finding meaning. Practically, try trouble journaling. List a pain, trace your role honestly, then action steps. This reduces regret 40% per cognitive behavioral research, freeing emotional energy. Weaving in societal impact, consider how collective denial makes troubles. Nations blame others for crises, wars from unowned aggression, inequalities from ignored biases. Lesson 4. Shared ownership builds justice. MLK owned America's flaws collectively, inspiring civil rights through we responsibility. In your community, own part in issues, volunteer, speak up, turning their problem to our solution. As our story unfolds further, explore creativity and purpose. Sophocles' tragedies show self-made troubles as plot drivers. Oedipus's ownership leads to catharsis. Lesson 5. Pain reveals purpose. Artists like Frida Kahlo owned physical troubles as self-made art fuel, birthing icons. In your pursuits, own blocks, procrastination made by fear, and channel into breakthroughs. But a caution: ownership isn't self-flagellation. Lesson 6. Balance with compassion. Kristin Neff's self-compassion prevents ownership turning toxic, boosting resilience 30%. Finally, as we conclude this epic exploration, remember, Sophocles didn't leave characters in pain. He offered redemption through truth. Your troubles? Self-made, yes, but self-remakeable too. Lesson 7. Ownership is power. Daily affirm: I made this. I can unmake it. Transform pain into your greatest teacher. My dear listener, we've traversed ancient stages, modern struggles, and personal rebirths. Sophocles' painful thing isn't curse. It's call to ownership. Own your troubles. Remake your life. If this resonates, share a trouble you've owned below. Until next time, may wisdom light your path.
If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.